Hey, good morning, folks. How you doing today? I thought I'd touch base with you and let you know how Joanne and I have been doing. She's been busy, hasn't had a lot of time to get on camera. When she does have time off, she just wants to relax. She don't want to be on camera. I can understand that. So, I guess you're stuck with this old cuss for a while. Uh, Yesterday I got to go to work with Joanne, volunteered for a while, and after that we took her boss, and he's also our friend. We took him out to lunch. Um, had a good time. And on Wednesday, a friend of mine that I met at the Rod and Gun Club called me up, wanted to know if I wanted to go for a ride with him. He said he needed to go down to the Rod and Gun Club to sight in his friend Mike's gun. I said, sure, I'd love to get out of the house. So we went down there, and turns out the gun he was sighting in was a 35 Whelen. And I had never heard of a 35 Whelen before. I heard of a 35 Remington, but not a 35 Whelen. So turns out that when I got home, I looked it up, and it's basically well, it is not basically, it is a 30-06 case that's necked up to take a .358 diameter bullet. And so it was a little pump action rifle. It had a pretty good kick to it. I fired it about 3 times. That was all I cared to fire it. But yeah, we had fun. Uh, but one of the reasons I'm making this video, uh, and this hasn't happened recently, but it's happened quite a bit. Uh, Everybody has something that really turns them off about people, and for me, the biggest turn off is people who always have to brag about how tough they are. And they work it into every conversation. You tell them, "Hey, good morning." "Oh, good morning to you too, but don't ever mess with me because I'm a badass, and if you don't believe so, you ask so and so." And you're like, where the hell did that come from? I just said good morning. But it seems to happen more in smaller stature men than it does in bigger ones. But it happens a lot. To me, it's just a big turnoff. You don't have to prove to me or anybody else how tough you are. Just be yourself, have fun, get along. You know. I don't know. To me, just yeah. What are you gonna do? I just think it's a big turnoff when somebody always has to brag about how tough they are, and I'm like, oh, geez, not another one. So anyway, that aside, uh, everything else is going pretty good. We're kind of settled into our new house here, and you could probably hear the echo in the room because we still don't have a lot of furniture or stuff like that, and that's okay. I mean, for 2.5 years we lived in a 24-foot box, and we learned to live with only what we needed, so we're happy. Well, I never did get down to sight in my 22. I bought a scope base for it, and I mounted it on the gun, and I put the scope rings on it, and the scope rings are too far apart for the scope. The scope itself isn't long enough, so the tube won't mount on the rings because the scope is too short. So I'm gonna have to go a different route or something. But that's okay. That's just all part of the adventure. Well, folks, I really appreciate you watching. I really appreciate all the subscribers to our channel. Uh, Once we really get settled in here, and it's probably going to be after the holidays, but we're going to start exploring more of Kentucky and taking you with us and showing you some of the stuff that's here. And it's a very beautiful state. I think you'll like it. Take care, everybody. God bless you all, and have a happy Thanksgiving. God bless.